Hello guys, welcome to the Synth server. Sorry, still can't pronounce it, but yes, I'm here with the owner and yeah, as an interview. Alright, hello Svet. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, you? Or, yeah, sorry. So, first question, what inspired you to do this project?
Well, the original inspiration for the server came about 6 years ago. I used to play Star Wars Galaxies with a whole bunch of friends, and I've been playing for only about a year and a half, and it was announced the game was shutting down. And my experience with MMOs at the time had been pretty uneventful. I was really disappointed with the MMO systems out, and I couldn't really find a good replacement for Star Wars Galaxies. So I was absolutely convinced, I could turn world of Minecraft into an MMO that could equate to an good old Star Wars Galaxies. And I got together with a few of my friends from Xbox Live and where else I could pull them from, and we, went through and made our first little rendition of an MMO world. And that really didn't. That was, early beta, so we had, simple stuff, and then we went through multiple renditions and multiple redoings, and we ended up with what we have now. But yeah, it all goes back to Star Wars Galaxies and the hope of really creating something of that scale and that grandeur and in-depthness.
Nice. Well, that's very interesting that you first started off with MMO Star Wars stuff. Is any of the factions in this MMO based off of Star Wars or completely made up?
They're completely made up. The actual original, the moment when I decided what the lore was going to be, I had for a long time planned on doing a necropolis, and I wanted to do necromancers. That was like one of my earliest thoughts, but the actual multitude of the story actually came from, of all things, I was playing with Legos, and I built two random airships because I was bored, and I was just like, hey, this is a cool idea for a story. And then I was just remember the name, the Nimians and the Sinkhole. I was, sitting there playing around with Legos, and I was like, you know what, let's make a good name for these factions, and I stuck with them.
Nice.
Then the rest just sort of popped up over time.
Mhm. Were you, or as I should go on, next question. What do you plan to do after you finish this project?
Well, that's implying I
Yeah.
finished the project. I mean,
Hypothetical.
if I actually finish this project, I would be amazed, because it's one of those things where I feel like I could just continuously add more stuff.
Mhm.
But if I were to finish it, I would either, probably go into another project. I've got a lot of other ideas I've got in mind.
Mhm.
I don't know what I would really do at that point. I haven't know what I would do because it's just such
Mhm.
a far off point.
Mhm. Another type of question like that. Sorry for asking kind of same. When do
Fine.
you think this server will be open to the public?
Well, actually, the area of the map we have right now
Mhm.
could technically be open to the public to come and look around. There just wouldn't be much of
Mhm.
anything to do. So
Yeah.
what I've been trying to do for the past few months, and now it's going to be kicked into overdrive, hopefully, is I want our team to go through and make this area that's currently built
Mhm.
to, have its dungeons, have its mobs put in, so that we can open it up, to a
Mhm.
closed audience, because we don't have the money or the resources yet to have huge numbers of people on the server yet, but
Mhm.
we can certainly open up to a small crowd, and then as we build more and as resources get better and as our financial situation improves, we can obviously open up to more and more people. And the idea being that once we get to a point where there's just enough for people to do on a continual basis and not be like, I need more stuff to do, that, we'll open up to more people then, and we'll have, the idea is that we easily have weekly updates, because, it doesn't take too
Mhm.
long to, throw in a new mob area or throw in a new dungeon. It's not that hard to do. I can go make 100 items in a day if I need to. It's not a hard thing to do. It's just
Mhm.
tedious and slow.
All right. Going from there. Are you looking or are you looking for people to help you build or program or anything?
I mean, yes, obviously.
Mm.
I mean, this is a big project for me to do alone, and I
Mhm.
had to do it alone for the longest time because my original friends who were doing with me on Xbox back in beta, they lost interest, and so they stopped doing it, and so then it was
Mhm.
me by myself for probably 2 years, maybe 3 years, no, about 2 or 3 years, and then I roped in a few friends from other servers that I've been playing Minecraft with for a while, and they joined in,
Mhm.
and they helped out and it's just been a rotation of people for like the last 2 3 years now, and it's been the same like linkage people. Like one person will invite someone else, they'll invite someone
Mhm.
else, and they'll invite someone else, and it just links along. But yeah,
Mhm.
we always need more people. The more people we have, the faster we can build, the faster we can make things.
Mhm. Um, what kind of help are you looking for? Yes, to kind of answer that or ask that, but are you looking for good builders or people to program, or are you looking for more to like YouTube and publicly announce this and that?
I mean,
Uh,
everything's welcome. I mean,
mhm.
if we can get publicity, that brings in more people inherently. If we have more, we could go for builders, we can go for redstoners, we can go for coders, we can go for people simply with ideas. People come in and say, I have this great idea for a dungeon, or I have this like great idea for a quest line or a story. We can incorporate it in a lot of the ideas. People have given me a lot of ideas over the years, and they've worked their way into the official lore and stuff just because it's a great idea and it's
Mhm.
stuff that we want. And the people that we can recruit, they don't even have to be some god level builder. I mean, one of the things that I've done over the years is I've helped train people and taught them, building techniques and how to do the different codings and how to do different building styles and build them up from building, dirt houses to building full cities. And
Mhm.
that's something that we can easily do. It's not a hard thing to learn, and if people are willing to put the time in to learn how to do stuff, we can easily accomplish it.
All right. If before we get off the subject of volunteering and all that, um, where can the audience, people watching this video, find or contact you?
They can either contact me on Steam. My Steam name is Veliki Svet, VelikiSeet. They can go to our engine site, which is synith.engine.com. Synith
Mhm.
is spelled Synith,
Mhm.
or they can go search us up on the Minecraft forums. I'm pretty sure we still have a thread there.
All right. Of course, all that will be in the description of the video. Yeah. So, were you the only one that, or were you the, or sorry, were you the main creator? No, of course you were. Sorry.
That's good.
um, yeah. Um, gosh darn it. Uh, I pretty much got all the questions I could think of. So
All right.
yeah. Anything you want to say before we stop or end the recording? Uh,
I just hope people come here and have fun. We made this huge map, and it'd be a real shame for it all to go to waste.
mhm. All right. Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you, Svet, for giving your time this afternoon
Of
to
course.
do this. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.